Hey there, everybody. Looks like this is working. Is this working? There we go. Alright, and let's get this running. But, yeah. Gonna be wrapping this one up early today, because I have to go into work today. Got people sick. It's where I was Monday as well. Won't be here next week on Monday either, just because Christmas. Alright, looks like that's running. Alright. Still lots of time to go here. Alright, what... Oh, man. Okay. There's a lot of alerts there. Okay. I don't think I remember, like, at all what we were doing here. So we'll have to go and check. It's been a little bit longer than normal, so let's check our daily tasks. I need 3 zeros, 1 1, a 2, and a 3. So we can do a bunch of those, like, right away here. 3 of these. 2, 3. Let's get one of these turned into a level 1. And I guess we'll get our paper set up here. So I did some looking because I was kind of getting confused, but I wanted to figure out, like, roughly how many days this game lasts. I think it actually might be 50, which to me is kind of crazy. But, you know, I guess that's how they want to do it. It feels a little bit too long to me for what the game is. There we go. I should do a calibration as well while I'm at it. Yeah, looks like that needed a bit of one. Alright, so I am carrying a bomb on me, which is like that weird gun thing. So perhaps, if necessary, I could chuck it at somebody. There was also a thing that I wanted to do, so I might need this, actually. So I think that this red dot here might have been that crash that I saw. I'm not 100% sure about that. Or I didn't see a crash, but I saw like an explosion sort of thing, and then all my alarms went off. I'm wondering if that's the thing that caused that, so I'm gonna go check out roughly over there. Let's actually check the coordinates to that. God, it's so small. Minus 652.2, minus 237. Okay, I'm just gonna do this here. Minus 652 by minus 257, was it? $237. Okay, so we'll have to give that a try, see how that works out for us. Slam that in there. And that just has to go to 2, doesn't have to go to 3 or anything. Food's looking okay. Except for the fact that we're now out. Fantastic. I could always eat the mystery egg. That would be something that is an option. Gonna go ahead and use this here. Am I out of coffee? Oh no, this is a travesty. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to do without. We got enough stamina that I should be fine, honestly. Alright, so I guess we'll do our mission-y stuff first, potentially? I don't know. looks like we can kind of go in this direction, and that would be kind of in the right direction there. But it's sort of near the edge of the map, but I don't know if this, like, actually blocks you from going, like, further. Maybe we'll hit up Sierra and then check our map. I think that would be the best way to do this. Seems like Sierra's really far off in the right direction anyway. I can check the campsite, I think, near here too while I'm at it. I doubt that anything's changed there. I'm pretty sure I just, like, missed the event and saw the after effects of it. Like, you know, just the picnic basket blanket thing. Maybe I'll take that with me too. Okay, I think this is probably Sierra. Looks like it. Yep. And hopefully this will be relatively near the coordinates that we're looking for. Hey there, Kryptonite. Yeah, sorry I wasn't here on Monday. I had to go to work because we had people sick. And then today I actually also have to leave early because I gotta go replace people who are sick. But, you know, it's that time of year. Can't really complain. I spent time sick. So, yeah, hopefully we'll figure out what that large explosion last week in this game was, or that alarm going off and all that other jazz. I have really no idea what that actually was. There's a thing on the alerts thing that might be it. I'm gonna check it out, but I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so that was that code. Actually, let's get Charlie here. Even though that's not where we're going next. Okay, so while I'm here, let's check out this thing. Okay, so we're way too far sort of north, and we didn't go far enough to the west. But that's fine. We got our coordinates written down somewhere. I'm just gonna go check down in the valley here where that picnic was earlier. If this is where it was, I can't remember really. I'm pretty sure it was in the valley down by Sierra. Might have actually gotten cleared out by now. I seem to remember it was probably near these red flowers here. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything new's happened with this. I could take that with me, but I don't really care that much. Okay. Since we have it set to Charlie, I'm going probably in not exactly the right direction, but let's see if we're heading roughly westward with this. Yep, that is roughly westward. I'll have to also head a little bit south. So I think that's about this way. Actually, while I'm here... Oh no, that's a bit further. I'm gonna not bother with that. Take free blanket? I could take free blanket, but what would I even do with it, really? I'm not going on any picnics. I just eat pizza. I just eat pizza and hide in my little computer area. You know, as a proper nerd does. Let's see here. How are we doing here? Besides, I'm thinking... I keep wondering, it's like, I wonder if I leave it there if they'll come back and, like, have another picnic. Okay. I think I've already seen this spot. This is where I found that ominous message. One that I hid behind the counter in my workplace, so now, like, the next person who finds it's going to be very contextually confused about that being located there. You can put it on the wall? That's interesting. Let's see here. I'm too far south now. I do have to continue going west as well. I'm not sure if I would like the look of a blanket on the wall, though. I'm not Slavic enough to do that sort of thing. I know they put rugs up. They don't put like that kind of like a blanket on the wall. They put like proper rugs on the walls. Probably as insulation, honestly, but I can't remember why actually. Okay, I still have to head north, but I'm at about the right east-west coordinates. What's this over here? Ah, that's... What the hell's this? I think I've been here before. Oh, maybe not. Day 41. I finally got more financial support for our mission. We can go deeper this time. But today I've noticed something interesting. The hole made one deep, bassy sound. I couldn't record it and don't know if it was really naturally made sound. But it sounds like really deep metal squeak. This hole's pretty weird. Is it an openable hole? Interesting. You can nail the blanket to my ATV. Oh, wait. ATV? Can you nail it to your ATV? That sounds like that would be a horrible tripping hazard. Is this an acetylene torch? Does this thing work? Oh, there's a chicken sandwich under here. And also... I'll have to figure out what's on that thing, I guess, later. Okay. You didn't try to drag the, Can you drag the generator? Fuel 0 to 0. Work in progress. Okay, well, I'll leave that alone for now, then. Right, I think... Where was I, actually? I just got very seriously distracted. Okay, I still have to head more north, and I have to head a little bit more west again. I think this is north, but... I did get pretty turned around there. Yeah, I could have taken that, but I already like had to drop my other crowbar because it's taking up too much inventory space. Okay, I think this is what was actually showing up there. Is this what was... What the hell's this thing? Okay, are you the right coordinates, roughly? Yeah, this is pretty much right on here. Try with the hook. The shit is... I'm very suspicious of the fact that I've got a gun that works. I can't read this at all. What is going on in here? Whose feet are these? It's like that site is slightly west. God damn it. Okay, what do I drop here? The gas welder I don't think does anything. So maybe I'll drop the gas welder. kind of feel like getting rid of the metal detector, if I'm totally honest with you. It has not been useful. I could probably equip the night vision goggles. It's a gun. It's a gun. It does something. I don't know what. So, you know, that's a thing. Okay, now I can put that away. Everything looks abysmal now, but whatever. Okay, I think that was what was on... Maybe that crashing there got the alarm going? Just a pair of legs, yeah. Okay, I can't see shit now, but I have to do this for weight savings. I'm not going to be able to... Okay, let's just hop in here as well. I want to check one more thing. Cannot do anything with these. That's really weird to me, but okay. What's the thing that weighs 93? I think that's that other gun that I got that doesn't work. But if I put it down, it explodes and destroys all my data. So, I don't really like putting it down. Yeah, I got night vision goggles. I was visiting the treehouse, and I woke up and there were some night vision goggles, and another gun that doesn't work. There's a lot of guns that don't work, so it's interesting that I now have a gun that does work. Legs, wood chipper. I would love to wood chip those, but unfortunately they wouldn't let me pick up the legs. They're not actually interactable objects. Which is a real shame. Okay, so I don't know if that was the thing that I saw during the explosion, but... that might have been? I don't know. I mean, metal detector does its job if it weren't for the fact that it also does the job of detecting everything else like a rock. I'm surprised it doesn't detect dirt in the dirt. You know, like, it's that thorough and that useless. Woo, okay. Love doing those spinouts. God, okay. But yeah, the reason I'm wearing the night vision goggles is it frees up my hands and the space that I'm carrying. Hook legs plus ATV. I mean, maybe that would work. Ow, damn it. Okay, well... Oh, apparently this one's the one we're going to anyway. It's just a mystery box locator? Yes, that is in fact what that metal detector is, yes. It's been advertised slightly incorrectly, but only slightly. And these night vision goggles are a nightmare to wear when it's daytime. The mystery boxes can have grenades? Oh god, why would the mystery boxes have grenades? Okay, and I really need to figure out what I can put down temporarily, so let's just place this on the ground here. It didn't explode, which is a positive. Now I have to go into this thing, my equipment, take that off. Yeah, inventory management is not my strong point, by which I mean I refuse to inventory management. I will just carry all the things. I don't care. 1, 2, D, 4, 0, B, 0, 2, 3, 8, 1, 2, D4, OB. Okay, and that one's correct, right? 180, D87, 975E. Okay, and this is Charlie, right? Charlie, and the first one was Sierra, right? Hard to check. I mean, do you see green when you have a stroke? I don't know if you see more green when you have a stroke. I don't think that that's usually something that happens to people. Anyone hear that? It sounded like someone lit a match right beside my head. Alright, maybe I'm the one having a stroke. Also, I forgot, I need to figure out what I can do to take this, which is apparently equip this, and then collect this. Because we wouldn't want to be caught without our mysterious gun that does, thing. what that thing is, I still don't know. I've not managed to fire it at something. I don't even know. I've got like so many guns and none of them work. Even when paired with bullet, they literally don't do anything. Sounded like I twisted my ankle. Maybe that was what that sound was, but usually you flop over onto the ground like that when you do something that would break your ankle in this game. Base must be this way. Yep. I don't usually use the road signs, but I forgot to set a waypoint, so... doing it this way. I think I hear a mannequin, like, getting trapped in the geometry of something else. I think that's what I'm hearing. Alright, so let's drop some stuff off here. I like having the night vision goggles with me. I can't put down one of my guns because it'll explode. I can get rid of this, I think. I'll get rid of this combo and I'll take it back when I'm actually using it. Can I actually dig in this place? I hope not. Alright, let's see if that was enough space. It is, okay. Yeah, just barely. Store the egg gun in the bedroom table, where it will, like, definitely explode, because that is where the most random stuff happens to the, geometry. Just wake up, have stuff, like, spawn in some sort of weird way, have that immediately explode pretty much every time. I feel like you're trying to opt for maximum chaos. I'm still very impressed with the shovel here. Like, just legitimately. Alright, so this is the first gun that I found. I found this one with the, what's it called? Oh, there's another thing on the thing. Cool. I don't know. I feel like there was something else that might have happened when there was that big explosion. All the alarms went off. The bedside table is a container. I don't know how much I trust that not exploding. Besides, like, what if I need to actually have something deadly with me? Because I can use this as a weapon, where it's like, okay, something is messing with me, so I just take this and I throw it at them, and it'll explode and kill us both. I think that that's a viable way of doing things. You know, I just hit the drop button on this, goes off like a grenade, kills us both. Except I'm immortal, so I won't die. It'll just destroy all of my data if I'm anywhere near here. So I think that that's a workable solution. I think that is the solution there. You know, if I get eaten by the monster, I can, like, drop that in its stomach, and it'll kill them, and I'll be immortal. So I won't be trapped in their stomach being digested eternally. I have a ray gun now. That is true. I do have the ray gun, but the ray gun will not explode, and I don't know if it actually does damage. You know, I got the fancy ray gun that does something. I don't know what. We'll try shooting it at the drone, I guess, when it gets here. I know, it doesn't seem to do anything. Ooh, that's right, the drive I found. Yeah, let's just do it like this here. Place. Okay, that clearly needs some cleaning up to do. If an X-ray gun has recoil, it is serious business. I guess that's true. Can I even knock a mushroom off, though? I don't know. I feel like this is one of those instances where I, like, look at this and, like... Wait, did I like that? Nope. Okay, that was just a very strange coincidence there. Yeah, I don't know that this does much. Okay, well, fair enough. Alright. Can't even knock that mushroom off, but frankly, they're kind of immortal. You can run it over with a truck as well, and it doesn't seem to do anything, so... Okay. Alright, we'll just wait and see if we get our money, because that would be, you know, how we know we did our job correctly. Just gonna run off, I guess, and see if I can find something to shoot with this thing. I don't know, I should check the radar again. Maybe I'm missing something again. Quite often I'm missing something. Seems like last time, though, we had some success in finding the things on the radar that we were looking for, so... Assuming that was what it was on the radar that we were pinging, like, that might not have been. Like, it was just a random Chinese food container all the way over here. That's quite an interesting spot for that to be. Huh. Alright. Wonder if there's a way into that, like, hole that they were talking about there, that, little spot there. I could go visit that again, I guess, the smoke, and see if there's anything new up there. Might as well run it. I don't have anything too impressive going on today, so I did get paid, so I probably did all my quests for the day correctly. That's good. That's good. I probably need to also check all of my transformers, make sure they're all still powered up and not about to immediately die on me. There's one up here, though, so I'll just get a wall in here. What I kind of want to do is, like, piss the aliens off here, and then wear the night vision goggles and see if that lets me see them. I don't know that it would, but, you know, maybe. It's another copy of this kind of gun here. I don't think I see any changes here. This looks pretty much exactly the same as last time we were here. Litter is not our problem. I mean, litter is technically not a problem. It is more like a means of profit. Like, it is how we've made a lot of our money. It's just that I don't really need to get any more points because I have nothing to spend it on, so, you know. At this point, yeah, you're right, it's not our problem anymore. I would just sort of refer to it as never having been really a problem, per se. I'm pretty sure I've checked inside here and been disappointed there's nothing in it yet. How was that 98%? Huh. Alright, well, I guess I'll check the other two, but maybe I redid those pretty recently as well. I'm kind of surprised that this game is apparently supposed to last, I think, until about day 50-ish. For all I know, it's literally 2 months, but it's hard for me to actually tell. Alright. I think our giant stockpile of, like, data signals has actually been going down a little bit since I've been running around doing other stuff a little bit more often. So I could probably do with getting more signals now, but the steward of this land. I mean, that probably is in my job description somewhere, that I am supposed to be taking care of the environment. You know, they expect me to do literally everything else here, so wouldn't surprise me. Alright, let's, this is still processing, what the hell? Alright, fine. Daily task, we got both. Package received, and very interesting. The sounds of space are fascinating. Dr. Ulm seems like he's got things a bit put together mentally compared to the rest of them. I am a channel that supports the tragedy of the commons. I guess the question is, like, do you mean, like, I support the tragedy of the commons as in, like, I support there being a tragedy of the commons, or I support the theory of the tragedy of the commons, or, like, I don't know. I mean, probably you think I support there being a tragedy of the commons, and I mean, you know, it's not like I can really say that I have one thought or the other, because the only person here is me. I mean, you know, it's a tragedy of the commons of one person. Dr. Ulm doesn't listen to the tapes. I'm not sure any of them listen to the tapes. My sneaking suspicion has been and will always be that they don't actually listen to anything I send them. I could be sending them, like, this random tape that I found just lying around, and they'll be like, oh yeah, no, very interesting. Yeah, clearly from space. You mean that I caused the tragedy of the commons? I don't, like, you can't cause the tragedy of the commons. Like, the tragedy of the commons emerges naturally from there being a commons and several people extracting from it. You know, it's also been debunked, but I mean, that's a different issue. You know, you can't be the sole cause of a tragedy of a commons. You have to have a commons for that to be the case. And, you know, if you have a commons and you have people, that's when you get that. Dr. Ken is always mad about the tapes. I'm still not entirely sure that he actually watches them. I think he's just angry and terrified of everything. I don't know, let's double check here. Yeah, it's just, he says there's nothing on there. That's not true. I always said, yeah, he always says there's nothing on these. This one he says is fine. Yeah, he's not like that angry about them. I don't know. I think he just deletes them and then says that there's nothing on them so he doesn't have to work. The tragedy of the commons is Dr. Kell doesn't have to throw away the Chinese food containers. You know, kind of. Yeah, sure. I'm not sure if that fully fits the tragedy of the commons, but you know. It's close enough. God, this is taking so long to process. I wonder what the hell's on there. Alright. Doesn't even knock over the shovel. Wait, what the hell? Well, shit. Something directly to the north of us. Alright. Let's go check it out, see if we can quickly go run over there and find out what's directly to the north of us. I mean, that sounds like it could be a personal sort of issue. Like, they haven't threatened to kill me yet. Maybe they will later. Apparently this thing can pull stuff, so... Not sure what that's about. I'm not sure how that's supposed to help me either. Wait. Oh, that's how you're supposed to use this goddamn thing. This just is the gravity gun. Okay. I thought it kind of looked familiar. Maybe it's a skill issue. Maybe they threatened to kill you because you did something, you know, that they find offensive in some manner or whatever. I don't know if I should have crossed the river before I went north, but whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna need to go to sleep pretty soon, unfortunately, so actually going north is not gonna be a long-lasting endeavor here. How was that? Well, honestly, whatever I just heard there, I probably just heard knocked over there. Despite the fact that this is, I'm pretty sure, like, just doing gravity gun things, I wonder, like, if it's going to be as effective as the gravity gun, or, like, what? I'm not too sure. I don't remember that. I don't remember how the gravity gun worked very well at all, honestly. Oh, yeah, it was you. Alright, I've got an entirely new way to put you into... Let's see if this works. This might not actually be... This is actually probably less convenient, actually. Fine. Old-fashioned way it is. Forgot about the ATV? No, I wasn't planning on going with it. I figured it would be, like, really short and to the point, because it was pretty close on the radar there. I'm pretty sure it was just that guy. Okay. So I need to go to sleep pretty soon here, it looks like. It's still at 81%, wow. I found the thing that lets me straighten these goddamn tables. Oh, hey, there's a burger back there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to sleep pretty much immediately here. I do want to wait that last 9% there. I'm just gonna go use the washroom. That'll help me with 5% of my stamina somehow. I'm still not too sure how, but whatever. Try the gravity gun on the dumpsters. I forgot where the dumpsters are. Oh, I can finally fix this goddamn bench. Suck it, bench. It's become too powerful. I wonder if I could use this to pick up that generator that is a work in progress that wouldn't actually do anything. I'm going to check this right now, actually. Oh, right. I need to save that exoplanet data first. Oops. Okay, that just sounds less pleasant than before. It doesn't say no text data, or no audio, or whatever. No text data. It just says nothing. So that kind of implies to me that there is text there, but that the text is like nothing. It's like they put a whole bunch of just space bar, they just masked the space bar a bunch of times. Okay, so while that's going, because it's going to take a billion years, I'm going to go to bed, I guess. I guess like that. What did that say? I missed that message. It flashed by like way too quickly. Well, it's probably gonna be... I wonder if that was important. Hopefully not. Did this thing go through? No. Not even close. That was weird. Okay, well... Gravity gun mattress. Will I be able to put it back on the bed frame that way? That's a good point. Being able to finally, like, fix that would be fantastic. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Very little context clues as to what's supposed to be going on here. Oh, lost control of my mouse. Being abducted by the aliens. Fantastic. You know what? I've been abducted by aliens in this game. All they did was move my mattress to the top of the hill. So, you know, it's not that interesting. It said game save, but it didn't say that on the right. So it says saved in the center there, and then there's a little pop-up on the right, though. That thing on the right that I missed was the thing that I'm wondering about. Being kidnapped by aliens in this game, again. Yeesh. I don't know why I would have nightmares of them doing that, because I'd be just like, oh man, they're just gonna put me on the top of the hill again. The shit? The alarms didn't go off and there was definitely an explosion this time? Okay, well. Where was that? Alright, well, we're armed as much as we can be. It was kind of near the front door. But apparently the disturbance is mostly over here. Okay, well, all the woo-woo, whatever the hell that was, stopped, so... They took my other kidney, great. Yeah, that's kind of the energy I'm going at this with, but, you know. Okay, there was front door. Probably want to wear the night vision goggles here. Where was that explosion? Relative to what we just saw here. Was it across the water? Like... Okay, maybe the night vision goggles are not going to help here. There's just like a little puff and then an explosion. The heck? Flashlight moment? Maybe. God, I'm so bad at spatial, like, figuring out where the hell that was. What the heck was that? Was it, like, more on this side? Okay, so front of the base. The hell? Probably just stepped on a cockroach, I'd imagine, but I don't remember them making that sound when I step on them normally. Well, today is definitely cursed. Also, aren't you supposed to be, like, wedged open? Give me that. Well, Also, let's put you back on top of the table so you don't... There we go. Alright, well this is done, I guess. That's a thing. We'll go check the radar after this. A 0 and a 1. Huh. Huh. The aliens just left a blob of trash. Maybe that's what that was. Maybe it exploded into a blob of trash. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. It was just like... It's a little, like, joyride alien, and they're just like, we having some fun, and then they just crash and turn into a blob of garbage. That would make sense. Alright, I'm just gonna go with some radar history here and figure out what that does later. Because I have money and I don't need it. There we go. Okay. Okay, there's nothing on here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back to bed, and I'm gonna look where I what the... Mother... Son of a... God damn it. It was all a distraction. Oh wait, they put it over here. Oh man, that was brilliant. Thanks for the idea. Just as awful and uncomfortable as it used to be with my rock hard... More radar beeping? Oh yeah, that's a good point. That was a terrible mistake. Fortunately, I think you can unupgrade it later, but, you know. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Oh, shit. Okay, well... Okay, it was goddamn kind of, like, just over here, right? Ah, man. Oh, well. Hello. Another volunteer, huh? You know, I don't need the money that much anymore, so it's gonna be a while before I even bother to actually process you into anything useful, but it's always nice to get a head start on that. I don't know, what if I went to the top of this? Would I be able to see anything from up there? They will not leave my bed alone, yeah. Alright. Maybe I'll be able to see what's going on from up here. I always do this and I never find anything, though, so... Okay, whatever that little explosion pop thing was, didn't seem to leave any, like, mark or anything like that. So... that's fine, I guess? Still wondering what this is. Part of me really wants to take the shortcut. Part of me really thinks that I probably just should not. The shortcut is I just hit the spacebar and just flop off this thing like a corpse and then, you know, get back up at the end of it. Because I don't think damage is, like, actually a part of this game for some reason. It is really weird to me, because, like, clearly something moved my bed, and I'm wondering if it was jank physics causing it to move, or if it was, like, actually someone came in and moved my bed for the lulz of it. I'm also wondering what that weird vibrating stuff was going on back here, though. Like, was there something here I just couldn't see? Who knows? There are ways to take damage? I don't know how you take damage in this game. None of the ways that seem like they would cause damage to me seem to have actually caused any damage. Like, I can't use the heal kit for really anything. It's just either it kills you or, like, you're fine. I think I figured out what the memory thing is. It means more columns of this. I don't know how this would be helpful for me at all, honestly. Especially with this speed. This just seems like this is actually legitimately antithetical to helpfulness. Okay, cool. Well, whatever. Oh yeah, we got some problems here. Someone knocked over one of you guys? I wonder what did that. Putting these guys down is actually really tricky. There we go. Yeah, they do not want to stay standing up. Okay, let's go put these on, then go for these, transformers here, I guess. Does make me wonder, like, what am I supposed to do with the gravity gun other than redecorate? So that does feel like what that's for. It does make me wonder, like, if that egg gun is supposed to be like the portal gun, because it kind of looks like a portal gun. Not 100% match, but like it kind of looks like a portal gun. Oh god. Okay. They want to fall down on their own. Once they're steady, they should stay up until I, like, reload the game. And even then, they usually stay up. Something has to knock them down. Like, whatever was rattling the garage probably knocked them over, honestly. I have no idea what that was, though. It does look like a portal gun. Yeah, it does. It does kind of look like that. I wonder if it's like a work in progress thing, or it's just a like Easter egg reference to the portal gun that's never gonna actually do anything. Like, if it actually shot portals, that would be kind of like, I'd imagine, difficult potentially for the game engine to handle. But who knows? Maybe it's not. Yeah, I just have to find any station, then we can find our transformers here. How to spend a single point? It's probably something that's worth 1 point, I don't know. Oh, a garbage bag. I think a garbage bag is 1 single point. Yeah, I don't know. I think it kind of has the same sort of aesthetic of a portal gun. It doesn't look exactly the same, but... Then again, I haven't played Portal in a really long time, so what do I know? Score 2. I don't know how you can save on batteries with these things. It makes no sense, because these things also are supposed to take batteries. So it's not like I should be getting around using flashlights for this, but... that is what I'm doing here. I am using these to avoid using flashlight. Maybe they'll patch these so that they require batteries as well, which would kind of ruin the fun of them. Okay, I've checked all the other logs. Let's see if this one also is empty on the inside like all the other ones are. Maybe I have checked this one already, but it is, like the other one's, empty. Very disappointing. The only log that seems to have anything in it is that underwater one that's just jam-packed with MREs. It's kind of funny, but I don't think that the gravity gun really throws objects much further than, like, your noodly little scientist arms, which is kind of weird. It'd be kind of nice if they, like, really, really hucked it. Like, just went the distance sort of thing. You know, you could gravity gun your ATV and it would actually go across the river or something like that, as opposed to what you do currently, which is throw it, like, from the shore, admittedly an impressive distance into the middle of the river. What the hell's that? I think I saw something over here, but maybe I'm wrong. No, I think that's... Yeah, no, I can't really tell what that is. That was way further away than I thought it was. It's like the edge of the map sort of thing. ATV flashlight is pretty battery agnostic. Yeah, I've never been too sure about that. It seems to be, but it also doesn't help me see very far because the render distance of that particular flashlight is pretty atrocious. For the speed that I'm going at when you're on the ATV. If you're not on the ATV and you're just walking, it would be a great flashlight. There we go. But following these cables with the night vision on instead of the flashlight is actually much easier. Mind you, I'm still going to spin out from time to time, but that's fine. Just hit those ridiculously silly, like, hills and just slide down them and spin out and be fine somehow. Alright, I need to get food. I'm gonna start hallucinating about hamburgers pretty soon. I do wonder if the hamburger hallucinations are going to be different if I'm wearing the night vision goggles, so we'll have to see about that. See, I can also see the actual base camp from way further away with this. Man, those rerolls are whatever those aliens are called, or something, I can't remember. I'm assuming it's something like that based on the name of the gun that they gave me, but those guys, they've been burning that one fire this entire time. Cal has trouble throwing things vertically into the air? Kinda, yeah. Not too bad, though. I wonder if the gravity gun is actually that much better at it. Alright, we better order ourselves a pizza, otherwise we're gonna starve to death. I don't know why I can understand this computer when I'm doing this. It makes no sense, but whatever. Equipment, this thing, there we go. Should have done this before I left. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. What are these things called? Arrears? Arrear. Whatever, I don't know. Honestly, it feels sometimes like the names of things are kind of flexible. See how this is at, like, throwing things upwards. Oh yeah, that is really good at throwing things straight upwards. That is substantially better at that part. Just doesn't feel like you're getting much more distance throwing it that way. Feels like you're getting some more, but not a lot more. Well, next time we see one of those whatevers, we can throw this at them. Looks like I can't blast open this door or anything like that. That's a shame. Alright, it's daytime. I'm gonna run around where I think roughly that alien was. Delicious. Well, I think you might be right. I think whatever crashed here literally just turned into this. I think this might be all that's left of our little interloper investigator whatever thing. I don't know what that was. I think they just ran in there, turned themselves into scrap, and died. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, obviously we take this suspicious space material of the suicide bomber that tried to, you know, visit us, and we turn it into cash. Obviously it's safe in here. Can't imagine what would go wrong. You know, just bring this into the house. Okay. Oh, that wasn't what that was. That's, Alright, got a job for you.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Off you go, then. Oh, our shovel finally fell down at some point. And disappeared. Fantastic. Oh, there it is. Okay. Whoops. Been spending a lot of time, like, chasing shadows lately. There are probably actually things there, I just am bad at finding them. Okay. Our pizza should be here too. Which is important because I think I'm about to start hallucinating food. Okay. Looks like another plain-looking signal. I wonder if those legs were supposed to be Gordon Freeman's then. Doesn't look like that would be his ship, though. I think that he got, like, you know, hit, like, by the house, like, in the Wizard of Oz sort of thing there. Can the gravity gun fire at the hallucination burgers? I mean, that would be interesting. I hear Kerfus. Hello, Kerfus. Yes, I understand, Kerfus. You can relax a little bit now.
Meow. Meow.
Oops. There we go. Okay. Now I have to go and do this kind of stuff. I'm just gonna write over this one. I'm also gonna take thing 7 over here. I'm just gonna drop it off over here along with our other one. We'll take these unrelated things and we'll turn them into a sort of like combi thing here where we've got these two messages that are not related, but we're going to put them together so they are related now. I think that works. Make them assume like the messages are from the same person, which makes no sense whatsoever. I'm going to find out they are actually made by the same person. They were just having a really rough time with things. Because for all I know, they could be. Actually, I don't think I've got the location locked in here. I was about to head to wherever the hell. Victor and Echo. Apparently going in the exact opposite direction. Fantastic. Okay. Leaving the notes in a nice place where they look like they'll clip through the floor. Maybe they will clip through the floor. Who knows? Very possible. My goal is to like leave apocalypse logs just littered over the place so that whoever replaces me is just very confused. Because they're like the wrong apocalypse logs for the wrong place at the wrong time. And, you know, combined from different authors together. So they think they're getting a coherent, intelligible story, but they're not, because I'm messing with them. And part of me feels like that's what happened to me before I got here. You know, people were messing with those logs and putting them together in ways they weren't supposed to be. I don't think that the previous tenant here, like, threw out all of them either. I think he just left them lying around, so, you know. It's like making a fun little ARG for the next employee that comes around here. Alright, did you change last night? Doesn't look like it. This is kind of like, you know, if you spent real time in your real life, like putting a secret panel somewhere in your house and then like putting a clue as to where that is in your bookshelf. Like just color coding everything, putting one book out of like color order and having like a page reference number in a poem that you've got in your fridge or something like that. You know, doing that kind of thing, and then having like inside of that just a single bullet and a little like red vial. You know, you just do that to mess with people. I think that that's something that you can do as a hobby. That way, if there ever is an apocalypse and they're going through a house, like someone will be either like very confused or think that they're going insane or something like that. You know, it's just very high level gaslighting, basically. Gravity gun plus alien storage box. Ooh, do I dare? Am I gonna get my ass horribly kicked for doing that? The answer is yes, but you know, maybe it's worth it. Honestly, I think I could have just done that with a rope, though. I could have probably just done that with a bungee cable. The realistic thing is, I don't think that there's any point to taking their little, like, box thing, like, other than being an asshole about it. But, alright, let's find this out here. Oh, I don't have a storage box here anymore. Notice those knives are no longer... Oh no, they're there. Yeah, these ones are texture. They're not like even possible to take that way. Wonder what happened to that storage box. Maybe that's an indication they're not here anymore. Well, they definitely are, because their ships are here. Like, maybe they got them parked here, but they've actually wandered off somewhere else with their storage box. Maybe they've realized I can actually see them, and they've decided it's not safe to leave their valuable possessions here after they've, you know, stolen so much stuff from me and beaten the shit out of me so many times. It's like, what if he actually steals your stuff back? It's like, oh no, he stole our posters. Yeah, we better secure our, you know, valuables, I guess. They hide the wrappers under the cushions. I'm not sure how intentional that is, but yeah, they do that. I think it's because there's not a whole ton of room in there, and they're like planning on going to sleep, so they're just like, you know, I need to clear this off, and just like brush it off to the side. It winds up on the floor, roll around on the cushion, ends up going underneath, going over top of that stuff. Alright, is this Echo? Yep. Maybe that was their build-a-house kit? Could be, but that wouldn't make a ton of sense because, like, it's made out of wood, unless they brought the wood with them. I mean, it could be alien wood. Who knows? Is this Echo? Yes. Damn it. Four, 7, 3, 2, 3, BD, E1. Oh, 4, 7, 3, 2, 3, BD, E1. Okay. Well, we're here. Old shrimp juice smell. That is a good point, but you know, they probably have some sort of weird alien advanced thing where they've managed to eat like 100% of the shrimp off the boxes there. You know, like there's no shrimp juice smell because there's literally 0 atoms of shrimp on there left. And let's be fair here, like, are they really any worse than we are, given the state of our, you know, little office area when we got here? I think that, like, Dr. Kell's office area when he got here first had to have been, like, 20 times worse. Because there were plenty of those containers when we were here, and I also, look at this. Look at this. Are we any better? Clearly not. Maybe this is why we get along so well. Just no sense of, like, keeping the place tidy. Oops. They eat the tails? Hey, I eat the tails. What's wrong with eating the tails of shrimp? You just have to have them, like, crispy and deep fried, and then they're fine. Full of good for you calcium and stuff like that, I guess, probably. I kind of heard something in the background of this one, honestly. I'll leave it there. I have to get another one up to, like, level 1, I think. So I'm pretty sure today's is, like... I don't know that I feel like that was my fault, but... You say we, I do not live this way? Look, you know, we're all in this together, right? This is a group project here. How this is a group project, I'm not entirely sure, but, you know, like, I'm not taking the entire blame for this, the conditions in which I live. I mean, did you see what happened here? You look at this mess? This is not my fault, right? This has nothing to do with me, honestly. I regret nothing. there's my phone buzzing in my pocket. Let's see if it's something I can ignore. I mean, it's probably just 7-Eleven telling me that I've got some sort of offer or something like that. No, it's nothing. Okay. All right. Mop floor. Man, you know, like, it's not that bad. I mean, like, you know, like, you look at this, it's like being in nature, you know, like, there's a sort of, like, layer of just dirt, but that's how things are meant to be, right? You know, you got the layer of dirt, you've got the stuff that grows in the dirt, you eat the stuff that grows in the dirt, and then you return to dirt yourself. It's like, it's the cycle of life, you know, it's nature. It's beautiful, really, if you think about it. I mean, who am I to criticize the state of nature, you know? Alright. I'm still curious as to what is causing my, like, desk to occasionally explode. But, you know. Okay. It looks really nice when I clean it. I mean, if I had the ability to, and it worked, that would actually be something I might care about. Unfortunately. Either unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. You know. Every time I've tried stuff that like that, it doesn't work, but maybe the mop does, but I'm pretty sure I fed the mop into the, into that. I still feel pretty confident I didn't just have a broom. I'm pretty sure I had both. Random thing down at minus 100. Fantastic. How did my cartridges end up all the way over here? These are the valuable ones, too. What happened? Was it you? I blame you. Look at that ominous little smile. I already did call it, okay. Alright, if this is a gravity gun... I can't imagine this does anything to it. Actually, let's not try this part. Let's try the other half of this. Let's try this first. Don't put him back there. Look, I'm a scientific person. I need to know, and knowing means, you know. Is this gonna ruin my run? Right, let's sleep on it and see if that fixes anything. Okay, I actually have to go back. Alright, well that answers a crucial and vital question. I hope there was no save past that point, because I don't think there was, but... Uh-oh. Okay, this is Echo. Have to redo this part, that's fine. It's just hard mode enabled. Yeah, no more shipments whatsoever. It's just like, yeah, it's like automatically fail every daily quest. It's like, zero income game plus penalty for the rest of the. Oh man, that would be harder than hard. 047323 BDE1. Okay, pretty sure that was the same as last time. Okay. I can't live. The noise is too loud. Oh man. Okay. Well, I've learned a valuable thing there. I can, in fact, gravity gun the drone. I mean, I should have known that after I knew that I could, like, grab the grappling hook onto the drone and have it, like, almost, like, lynch me. Which, you know... I always knew I couldn't trust the damn thing. Okay. Well, lesson learned, I guess. Frankly, lesson kind of learned in the sense that, like, I know that that would end the run, basically, but... lesson not learned in the sense that I will totally continue experimenting until it destroys me. On the plus side, this does mean that, like, my desk is no longer screwed up. So whatever happened here. Maybe, I think I might have nudged this one just a little bit, and that caused this guy to tip a little bit over into this, and then we had, like, this just pushed slightly into all of these, and that pressure caused all of them to explode outwards. I think that might have happened. That's my guess, but I'm not sure how me putting that in there triggered that catastrophic behavior. Realistically, I just don't know. This is a save pre-drive explosion. Yes, this is a save pre-drive explosion, which does kind of imply to me that it was actually pretty close to an autosave. So there's a very real possibility that I could have autosaved with the drone being stuck underneath the ground. So next time we experiment, we're going to try throwing a rock at it with the gravity gun, but let's actually not bother, because I've already thrown rocks at it and it doesn't do anything. I don't know why throwing a rock at it with the gravity gun would do anything different, honestly. Well, you never know, but... Alright. Right, well, I feel like we've accomplished some things today. We've learned from our mistakes and our triumphs. And our triumphs which were a mistake. I think we've succeeded at things as a net whole today. He bites the hand that feeds. Curious. I mean, we're not biting it deliberately. We're biting it to see what happens, you know? There's an important distinction there. You gotta sort of, like, sometimes just take a nibble to see what what the end results are. You know. Maybe that curiosity kills thing was right. Maybe that message about curiosity kills was for me. The hell? I guess it's because it detects it so much faster that, yeah, okay. Man, I need to buy more drives. Atrocious. I keep buying them in waves of like 20-something. Yeah, an exoplanet. This doesn't look too interesting at the face of it. They're sending drones buddy system now. I think that's actually just like my scanner going so fast that it's detecting the same one multiple times because the previous imprint doesn't fade fast enough. Which, you know, fair enough. Alright, we'll see if we get paid today. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a crap ton of drives again. Should be them telling me nothing interesting, because there was nothing interesting there. Did succeed at the quest, though. They always tell me, like, things that make no sense, but whatever. Can't keep doing scans until I get more drives to do the scans with. Probably just the drone coming in again. Yeah. Would be kind of nice if you could use the gravity gun, though, instead of having it, like, fly off, it just drags you along with it. Admittedly, that was kind of what, like, I guess the grappling hook was doing when it sort of tried to drag me through the ceiling. I never did end up doing the other experiment of trying to grappling hook it from, like, above while I was on the roof, though. I don't think I can carry very many of these right now. Can I carry all of them? Not enough space, yeah. Always unsettling when that happens, like, right in front of your face. Okay. Still not sure what the volume measure actually is in... cubic millimeters or something? Who knows? Feels like a drive having a volume of 7 is pretty high, though. All right. Kind of wonder. Well, that looks safe. That definitely looks safe. That looks so safe. That actually throws the knife less accurately than when I throw it this way. Maybe it is luck that dictates whether or not this works. Hmm. Volume is in units. God, this knife throw thing is so inconsistent. There we go. Yeah, I've never been too sure, like, what the method for doing it actually is supposed to be. Hmm. A lot of weird stuff happening in this episode, but none of it really stuff that I can figure out how it relates to anything else. I'm not sure. I feel like the portal, or the, not portal gun, gravity gun, is like just an Easter egg thing. I'm not sure how useful it's supposed to be. Like, figuring out exactly what's going on today has been... I'm not too sure, honestly. If you consume enough Vinny's pizza, you become a Vinny. If only we could. If only we could all be, you know, this guy here. This low poly guy with his little tiny beard and mustache. If only. If only. Alright, that looks like a sun, I'm guessing. Or a star, I guess. Okay. Is it raining now? Oh yeah, it's raining. May or may not be Vinny Vinesauce. Is that guy's name? I didn't think Vinesauce... I don't remember Vinesauce at all right now. Like, I've seen their videos before, but I don't think that... Is it Vinny? Could be. Oh, we got the lightning storm. Fortunately, I've got the storm filter, so it's not going to mess with me as badly as it could. Ugh. Yeah, just very stumped at what to think right now. Probably best to just avoid thinking and just keep doing. I don't want to go back to that where that hole sort of was, though, on the west side of the map there. Vinny actually didn't play the games, but Joel Vinesauce has played a lot. I know Joel... Didn't he actually... He actually played quite a lot of this game, in fact. I didn't know that there was a Vinny there. Huh. Interesting. Is that why they're called Vinesauce? That's kind of ironic if so. Channel named after their editor or something like that, I guess. Okay. Don't think this one's anything special either. One of them has to do all the work, the other one gets to have the channel named after themselves. Typical business stuff, you know. Alright. This might actually also be a sun, now that I look at it. Might not be, but... kind of looks like a star there. No, I don't think it is, actually. Just planet, yeah. Alright, well, the rain's already over. That was pretty short compared to normal. Got these mushrooms that I'm pretty sure kill me. I think you can actually figure out the details of some of these mushrooms by looking into them, but... don't really know enough about mushrooms to be able to figure it out, unless they outright tell me it's like, this is poisonous. Just never been a person who can distinguish mushrooms that well. It's two different channels. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I just saw some Voices of the Void content by those guys. I guess it was Vinesauce Joel. Even though I haven't like watched really much of it at all, just because I didn't want to spoil the game. Figured it would probably be brimming with spoilers. It's doing okay. I think we can leave that as is for now. Not sure what else to look for out there. I kind of almost want to go back to that weird fenced off area that I found that thing in. But I'm not too sure what you would do there right now. Looks like it's missing content right now. Well, with the generator being a work in progress. Like, I kind of feel like you could probably open that up and get down that hole if they had the working generator, but who knows what their actual intent is. Kind of heard something in the background of that one. The other thing that is going on in my head is I always get Vinesauce and Vsauce mixed up. And those are very different channels. Or are they different channels? Pretty sure the host of Vsauce is Michael, is his name. But can't really remember for sure. Not off the top of my head anyway. I can actually imagine, like, Michael from Vsauce being like, Vinesauce and Vsauce, very different channels. Or are they? and then going into a weird tangent about something that I don't really pay full attention to. Kind of wonder if I'm the only one that makes that mistake. Probably am, honestly. There we go. Damn it. In spite of everything, this has been a relatively calm day. You know, other than the trouble I've deliberately been going and looking for, it's been pretty good. I get the feeling like I'm not really going to get anything out of this processing here, but I might as well while I'm at it. There's no reason not to. There probably are good reasons not to, but I mean, you know. Radar, right? Well, that's right by us. I need to do a reset on the compass. Okay, so south is this way. It's just kind of southish to us. And it should be right by us, too. We're already, like, too far south. It's probably just a mannequin hiding somewhere. Which, you know, if he manages to avoid me, that's fine, but if he doesn't manage to avoid me, I can turn him into pulp, that's fine as well. I'm okay with either of these outcomes. Yeah, I'd already left whatever it was. Really gotta be, like, paying attention to be able to find those things, or know the map very well, I guess. How to navigate those coordinates. I do wish you could lock in coordinates, like target coordinates or something like that. I wonder if you can. Alright. One more. The mannequins follow you when you use the metal detector. I mean, I usually just find them pretty consistently regardless. They just sort of meander around and then I throw them in the wood chipper. Have they remained a fairly good source of income for you in your playthrough? Because I find them just showing up and giving me like 25 bucks every once in a while is pretty nice. It adds up. Yeah, I've done the target satellite thing, but usually it's not quite close enough for me to actually be able to figure out where that actually is. Like, if I did that, that one's way too close in. It'd be like somewhere between A and I, and that doesn't really help that much. Sort of like too close to be useful, and I need the granularity. I'm not that good at navigating. I'm not good enough to figure out that sort of different spot. That's just me personally, though. Other people I'm sure can. You've been keeping the mannequins. Well, fair enough, I guess. I see them as free money whenever I see one. I heard some funny business going on in this one, but not a ton. Might as well. I don't honestly think that's gonna have anything, and I honestly don't think this one's gonna have anything on it either, but... Yeah, nothing really on that one, honestly. Had some kind of interesting spacey sounds to it, but nothing too interesting. Is it free money or free pile of trash? It's free money from the free pile of trash, you know. I eventually do bag it all up and throw it out, or into the thing. Takes a while, but I do eventually do it. We're just about at the point where I need to go to sleep as well. Hopefully I don't have another weird nightmare this time. Although admittedly those are always fun, so... having more of those is... well, they're not always fun. Sometimes they're frustrating because I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do. I kind of get the feeling like since I didn't lose stamina off that alien encounter one, like that one actually is not a one that you can beat. So I've noticed, like, there's some nightmares where you don't lose any stamina for it. But in that case, I think that you're not supposed to be able to find, like, some way around it. I think you're just supposed to go with the flow of the nightmare and then wake up from it, and that's fine. It's the ones where there's some sort of puzzle that you can't actually beat. The fact that you can't tell the difference, though, is the problem, I'd say. God, that is way too fast. The nightmares saved me from wake up in force. To be fair, they only moved the bed, like, across the room that time, so it would have been fine. It would have been okay. Actually, maybe that was what flung the bed. Maybe, like, I had a nightmare so violent that I flung the bed across the room somehow. Even though I can barely lift the thing. You know, just nightmare-fueled strength in a sudden burst or something like that. Just fling the entire bed across there. Possible. Likely, no. I don't know how you would throw something that you're lying on top of that far, but... yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard that neutron star before. God damn it. I don't see anything new on here at all. Oh wait, was that a server going down? Yeah, that was a server going down. Yeah, there's something going on with this one, but it's incomprehensible, so it's not really that interesting. I'm not sure, like, I understand the strength of a person in a desperate sort of state there and them being able to suddenly do the reserves. I'm more worried about the physics of, like, throwing the thing that you're standing on top of more than anything. That's the thing that seems difficult to me. Alright, we were going to send out Kerfus, I think.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Oh, Kerfus can unlock the door. I didn't know that. I don't think that's a good thing, but... You know, it would be like the mythical strength of the lady who, like, lifts the car off the baby that she's driving. Like, that's the difficult part, I think, there. You know, if she was in the car and she, like, reached around and she, like, lifted up the hood of the car while she was in the car, like, that would be... I don't think that works. I think that there's some problems with that. I'd be very impressed. Pretty sure I locked that door. I usually do. Well, I better have a door open for Kerfus then. Yeah, that's pretty much the same distance as the gravity gun. Throwing it in that direction. Well, I mean, if I did forget to lock the door, that wouldn't surprise me. My security of this place is absolutely atrocious. So that message you get early on where it's just like, defend the place, defend the compound with your life, and I'm like, yeah, no, I think I'm fine. Not getting paid enough for that. I'm getting paid in points, you know, I don't think that, curtains fall to the floor. Yeah, fair. Okay, that's done good. Alright. Once Kerfus gets back, I'm probably going to go to sleep again. Worst comes to worst, I could eat this thing. Alright. What have we got now? Got Kerfus heading back. We got probably just a mannequin spontaneously manifesting over there or something like that. I get the feeling like that's what those are, is mannequins showing up. Can really tell what the progress of Kerfus is like when you got this thing turned up this way. There's some kind of interesting notes in that one. Again, I don't think it's anything clear enough for me to really care too much about it. Just stick that to the side there. Approaching? It's Kerfus approaching, though, so it's fine. That other red dot's not approaching, so it's fine. Oh, here you are. Oh god.
Meow.
There we go. hopefully we get one interesting signal before I go here today. Like I said, I do have to leave a bit early. I am replacing someone who's sick right now, so that will be something I have to... I trust Kerfus? Why would I not trust Kerfus? Kerfus is a very good boy, you know. Does job without pay, without complaining. Does get, you know, free room, board, and electricity, but that's fine. You know, Kerfus, except for the first time that, you know, I got drop-kicked by Kerfus, you know, never really been hurt by Kerfus other than the time I was had it bombed on top of me like a wrestling match, but, you know, other than that, gravity gun this. There we go. I mean, if I didn't trust Kerfus, Kerfus would be just as much in the wood chipper as anything else. Well, you know, maybe evil Kerfus is what happens if you don't, you know, take good care of your Kerfus. You know, if you let it get, like, lost out there without going after it, you know, give it, you know, enough pats in the head. I feel like that if you get an evil Kerfus, that's you really deserving to have an evil Kerfus. Kind of feel like that's how that's going to go. So I have faith that I have, you know, a friend in Kerfus. Because Kerfus has a friend in me. Now, if the mannequins, on the other hand, tried to murder me, that would be something I'd be entirely unsurprised about. If the mannequins stormed into my bunker, like, grabbed me up, hoisted me above their heads, and fed me directly into the wood chipper, that would not surprise me even a little tiny bit. You know, my last words wouldn't be, like, some sort of, like, I can't believe this is happening to me, how could I have ever foreseen this? It would be like, I knew the day would come, you wooden bastards. You know, a very, very expected outcome, honestly. Hey, look, we both live on the dirty floor here. This is a dirty floor establishment. It's fine. I tried to use the Roomba. It did not clean the floor. You know, if Kerfus is going to blame anyone, Kerfus can blame Roomba. I think that that's fair, right? I blame the Roomba for the fact that I sleep on a dirty floor. Okay. Yeah, I'm at 20% stamina. I pretty much need to sleep here. I'm gonna order a pizza, though. It would feed me into the flesh chipper. To be fair, it is a very versatile wood chipper, so they can't just use the wood chipper. Like, I've thrown flesh in there, right? Yeah, I don't hear anything in that one. That's a dead signal again. Alright, yeah. I think I'm just gonna go to sleep now. Trying to see, like, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that thing that poofed in and exploded did, in fact, end up just turning that piece of scrap that I found. Looking at where I'm pretty sure it was, it looks like it was across the river by that rock. I have kind of tried to end up, like, see if I could jump into the wood chipper a little bit, but I could not. I think that... Wait, what the hell is that thing? Wait, why did I wake up? I didn't hit any buttons. Is something happening? Got our daily task. Okay, fine. Got our pizza. Good. Well, we've been forcefully woken up here, so... let's just take this thing, I guess. I don't know. What was that yellow thing roaming around? Hmm. That's pretty fast moving. I don't know if I trust that thing. Just blocking my other way back in. Where'd it go? Should've kept my eye on it. It's probably inside now. Save the game and fight? Okay. Let's throw this can of beans at it. There it is. Now it seems to mostly just be running away from me. I can't pull it in with the gravity gun either. Oh, ow. Oh, this can kill me. Hey, that was my arm. I needed that. Well, nope, this apparently can kill me. I'm kind of amazed that I'm able to survive this long without all my limbs. Alright, I get the distinct feeling like I probably can't actually beat this thing, but we'll find out. Let's see here. I'm gonna go over here. God, I hate doing this thing. Okay. Place? God damn it. Nope. Okay, I want to see if I can chuck that gun that explodes at that thing and have that actually take it out. Instead, you know, I just blow myself up because I can't place this thing down softly enough. Okay, good. I think that qualifies as a threat. Yes, I think that qualifies as a threat. I think we're going to try and grenade it if we can. I can't tell where it's gone. Wait, where's my night vision goggles? Did it despawn? Huh. That coward. He despawned. Doesn't want a piece of this. Clearly this grenade thing is a threat to it. I guess. Maybe. Well, that's interesting. I'm wondering if that was what woke me up, was that thing existing? I'm gonna, like, wander into my bedroom. It's gonna be, like, in my bedroom after I've just put down the grenade. It's gonna be just, like, great. Let's go to sleep with the, night vision goggles on again, see if I get kidnapped again. In my fridge? Is that where you are? Hiding in there? No? Okay. Did I load a different save? No. I only have one save. I can't make multiple saves as far as I know. I think it's back. No, hard to tell if that was like sunlight just coming in at a weird angle or if that was the thing again. I think it was probably sunlight at a weird angle. What the hell's that sound? The hell? Other weird things going on here. What the hell was that sound? What was that weird thing in the distance? Well, whatever it was, it's gone now. A lot of things just up and disappearing in this game. I don't know. Well, fair enough, I guess. Might actually be about time for me to pull the end of the episode because I do actually have to leave pretty soon. Ooh, I think that one that's moving might be another yellow ball thing. So it looks like they're just around. I'm gonna put the grenade back in my inventory. Actually accessing this thing is kind of awkward sometimes. Oh right, I forgot that's the wrong button. Be nice if I could get more. Sound like tapping on metal, kind of, and there are weird gears in the distance. There's like some weird stuff on the horizon, looked like machinery. Not sure what the hell that was, honestly. Alright. Sort of weird boop sound. What was that? Might have been this again? I don't know. Either way, though, like I said, I do have to get going for work. I will not be here next Monday because next Monday is Christmas, and I will be spending time with my family. But I will be here next Wednesday, so next week I should be here for the whole normal amount of time, unless someone gets sick again, you never know. But in any event, hope you found this one enjoyable. Yeah, sorry it was a little bit shorter than normal, and hope to see you guys all next time.